Here on YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about the animals and how we should be protecting them, and all schools and hospitals should be vegan. And while we're on that subject, when you think about it, actually all churches should be vegan too, and all prisons. All right, so let's get right into this. So in case you don't know how it works, when you come in TikTok to come and talk to me, you have to be a teaching assistant. So make sure you know something about veganism first. Reese, thank you for the roses. Guys, keep on tapping. If you want to make it to the top of the list here, what you have to do is you put some decorations on the screen. If you put something like a giraffe or a whale or a galaxy or something, your name goes to the top of the list. So if you've been dying to talk to me or you really have something you want to say, do that. That's the way that you will be able to get to the top. So thanks everybody for being in. Hi. Oh no, it's starting to go too fast. Emily, thank you for being here, everyone. Thank you to all kind-hearted vegans for being here to support the channel and for helping to educate people. Let me just go over here for a second. All right, let's just see if I got to put some things in here. I have to make sure that you can all comment. I want to make sure that everybody is allowed to comment. And so I have some buttons to press here. I have to go down the list here. Where in the heck is it? It's always so far down. Oh, here, customization. Okay, so guys over here on TikTok, let's get the first person in here, and the person's name is Deezer. Hi, Deezer. I hope you're a kind-hearted person.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to our live stream. How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. How long have you been vegan for?
I'm actually not vegan. I'm here to argue against you. Well, not argue, but debate.
Oh,
especially about teens.
Teens. Okay. Well, there's nothing to argue or debate because we're talking about ending racism towards the animals.
But like,
so are you racist? Are you racist towards animals, or are you kind to them?
No, I'm kind to animals. I think they should have all respect in their life. And
okay, so then why do you eat them?
It's natural.
Is it respectful? Is it respectful to kill somebody who? Is it respectful to kill somebody who doesn't want to die?
What would any other animal do in the wild?
Is it respectful to kill somebody who wants to live?
We've done this for.
Is it respectful to stab somebody in the throat who doesn't want to be stabbed in the throat?
No, but if they're gonna fight against you, then yeah.
Who's fighting against you? When was the last time a chicken or a pig or a cow attacked you?
We need to survive, don't we?
When was the last time any of these animals attacked you?
They've never attacked me.
That's right. And so why are you a terrible man who attacks them, pays people to kill them? And why are you here to defend cruelty?
I'm not here to defend cruelty.
Good. So you're ready to be a good man then? Are you ready to be a good man who is not a bully?
I'm here to get my proteins and to make sure.
I'm sorry, but you think that you get proteins by talking to me? It doesn't work that way. Protein comes from plants.
I eat animals to get my proteins so that I can grow and become a healthy
How do you think that I managed to stay alive for almost 10 years as a vegan? Pardon me?
Protein complementation. You should know what that is.
Do you think that I look dead to you?
No, I don't.
Right. So you don't need to eat protein from animals. You can get protein from plants. So are you ready to be here in good faith, or are you just going to be an asshole?
I'm not trying to be an asshole.
Good. So I want you to be a good man from now on. Do you want to be a good man?
I want to make sure that.
Do you want to be a good man? Simple question. It's a simple question. I'm going to flush you down the toilet right now because you're not answering. Goodbye. This is a place for good people, not for cruel people. Thanks for being here, all you nice people. Let's get the next person in. Reese. You guys on YouTube, if you would like to speak to me, you want to write a comment down, all you have to do is put a super chat in, and I will do my best to read it. Hi there.
Hi.
Hi, are you a good person?
Yeah.
Great.
I would say so.
Are you over 18?
Yes.
Great. Tell us what you know already about being vegan.
You can only eat plants. You can't eat anything produced by animals or animal.
Well, we can eat whatever we want, but we choose to be kind and to not exploit animals. We choose not to steal from them, not their lives, not their families, not their freedom, not their joy. We don't want to steal their body parts. Do you
Yes.
want to hurt animals, or do you want to protect animals?
We shall protect animals as best as we can.
That's great. Are you vegan?
Yes.
How long have you been vegan for?
About a year.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Very happy to hear that. Thank you for being a kind person. One moment, please.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you for waiting. All right. So you ready to read a card?
Sure.
Okay. Is there a specific subject you'd like to talk about, or would you like to read a vegan promise to not drink cow's milk anymore?
I want to talk about the environmental impact that veganism has.
That's amazing. Great. But the first thing you're going to do is you're going to promise to stop drinking cow's milk, because I know you already have, but you're going to teach other people how to be a good person, all right? You're going to put your
I actually don't like milk, so I don't drink it.
You missed the point entirely.
Okay. Sorry.
It has nothing to do with whether you like the taste of murder or somebody's stolen mammary products. It has to do with you being a good person. The reason you're vegan and you don't drink cow's milk is not because you don't like the taste of it. It's because you don't want to be cruel. Here's your card. Put your hand on your heart and read this out loud, please.
I promise to stop drinking cow's milk because I am no longer a baby and I was never a cow. I'm a human, so I know their milk is not mine to take. If I really want milk, I can walk up to my mum, lift her shirt and start sucking from her. If she tells me to fuck off, I can just buy plant-based milk from the store instead. Yep, that's done.
That's right. So the reason that you don't drink any more milk is because you're not a baby or a cow. Okay, so if somebody tells you or asks you and they say to you, hey, do you drink cow's milk? Why did you stop drinking cow's milk? You're going to say, well, because I don't want to hurt the cows and I'm not a baby anymore.
Sure.
Okay, thank you. Okay, what do you want to say about the environment?
Well, I haven't been vegan for long, so I wanted to ask about the environmental impact.
Mhm.
And my question is, in what ways do you believe a widespread shift to veganism could positively impact climate change or resource depletion?
You're asking me this question? It sounds like you're reading that from
Yes.
ChatGPT. Why don't you just go ahead and tell us yourself, since you seem to have researched it? See,
No,
veganism isn't about the planet. It's not even about our own health. Veganism is the end of exploitation to animals. It happens to be amazing for the planet because we will use far less land, far yet less water, far less resources. And it also happens to be good for our health because meat is associated with cancer, strokes, heart attacks, type 2 diabetes, and it is just not good for us in general. We don't need to eat any animals. It's a class 1 carcinogen. It's in the same category as cigarettes and asbestos.
Oh, thank you for that.
Thanks for being vegan.
Thank you.
Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Okay, have a nice day.
Thank you, Reese. Thank you for being kind. To everybody else, thank you for being here. Hi, Ashley, I see you have the roses on the screen. Thank you for that. Guys, all hospitals and schools should be vegan. All hospitals and schools should be vegan because we should not be bringing death into these places. If we're trying to heal people in a hospital setting, we shouldn't be putting death on their plates, on their trays, in their bodies. And all schools should be vegan as well because we are trying to raise a new generation of kind-hearted people. If we bring dead bodies into a school, what does that teach the students? It teaches them that the lives of these innocent animals don't matter. We can do better than that. What is another reason that we should not bring dead bodies into churches? Can you think of some? Let's go to the next person. Guys, thank you for putting the decorations on the screen. And guys, thank you for tapping on the screen, especially when you see anything good or kind.
Hello?
Welcome to my live stream. So why do you think...
I love meat. God is good. God is good. I love meat.
Okay, yeah, you think that God is good? Why?
Because he's my Lord and Savior.
How did he save you?
He's my Lord and Savior. He will come back one day.
What do you mean he'll come back? He left? Did you
will.
say that God is good? Isn't God left? He's left the building, or is he still here?
Meat's good, by the way, too.
You can't answer, can you? You're a little bit brainwashed, aren't you? I'm sorry to hear that.
Nope.
Listen, do you realize that if you had been born in another country right now, you might be Muslim? If you'd been born in my home, you would be an atheist. Don't you find that fascinating? On the one hand, you say that the Lord is coming back, which sort of implies that he's gone. So I guess that you're getting mixed up with Jesus and God, or I don't know how it works. I've never been able to get a straight answer from a religious person. If you guys are religious, you want to set me straight, feel free to put a super chat in and try to explain to me how God is good. Because God is clearly not good. Otherwise, there would not be so much suffering right now in the world. God is clearly evil. Actually, if you actually read the Bible and you see how many disgustingly evil things God has done because he's an absolutely narcissistic, selfish prick, then you would actually understand why we are here. We are here to defend the animals that God created. God created zebras. What the hell? Someone just put a Bible in front of my face here. Thank you for that. That was cute. Hadn't had that before. Guys on YouTube, what happens is they can put decorations on the screen, and somebody just put a Bible in front of my face. All right. Very interesting. Okay, let's get to the next person in. Yeah, God is cruel because, just one sec. Harry's next. Harry, you're next. Maybe you have to, remember you have to be over 18.
Hello?
Hi, Harry. Do you think that it's true that all hospitals and schools should be vegan?
I think that would be great. I think that would be good, yeah.
Good. That's cool. Are you a good man?
I want to change into a good man, to be fair. I haven't been in the past, but I want to become a vegan.
Okay, that's amazing. When do you think you're going to be ready? How many more animals should die before you make that decision to be vegan?
Not many more, I reckon. I can just start now.
What are you listening to in the background?
Oh, there's nothing on in the background. I think it's a documentary about there's like zoos and stuff. I don't know what it is. Don't matter.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for being here. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Would you like to read a card to help educate people about veganism? Or would you like to take a promise to no longer drink cow's milk?
Yes, I would like to do that, please.
All right. Put your hand on your heart.
It's on there.
Read this card.
I, Harry, promise to stop consuming all dairy products because I don't want to be cruel to cows. Instead, I will stab them all and kill them and make sure...
Oh, so close. So close, Harry.
Sorry.
You know, you're so predictable. You don't think that I knew that you were going to do that, Harry? So predictable. Harry. Hey, thanks for the cucumbers on my face. So yeah, there you have it, guys. Another example of a, stunningly amazing man. I mean, did you just hear that? Just loves to bully animals, loves to bully animal defenders. Slow clap for you, Harry. Way to go. Let's find somebody who's kind. Matthew is putting some roses on the screen, and so is Poppy. Thank you, guys. Hey, Mummy. Oh, my goodness, a bunch of people just decided to be vegan. Hey, thank you, Natalie, for saying you decided to be vegan after hearing what an asshole Harry was. That's nice. Thank you, Ted, for being here. Thank you, Elizabeth, for following me. Thank you, Chloe, for following me. Thank you, guys, everyone who is subscribing to my TikTok channel. You guys are awesome. You guys over here on YouTube, if you want me to read your comments out loud, you will have to put a super chat in because it's going too fast. I mean, I could try to read what you're writing here, but hold on a second. Somebody says, now you're live? Yeah, I've been live for years. Not what else somebody's saying. You're telling me I can't mock God. Well, yes, I can. I don't like God. So I can mock him. I don't think he actually exists. Hey, thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Sakura, for being here. Chloe, Thing George. Hey, Tiova and Julie, thanks for joining us. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody who's putting the W's on the screen, which stands for walnuts. You want to put the letter L, that is for lentils. All the beautiful letters of the alphabet represent so many delicious vegan foods. Don't forget to put the T for tofu as well. Hello. Oh, somebody left. Ooh, this doesn't sound good. A mummy farmer. What's a mummy farmer? Hello. Sorry, you have to be in a quiet place. You can't be in here with noise in the background. Okay, guys? Let's go to Olivia. This is like a classroom, so when you walk in, you can't just bring all your friends and bring your TV and bring your radio. It has to be quiet.
Hello.
Welcome. Hi, Olivia. Where are you from in the world?
I'm from the UK.
All right. Are you a kind person?
I'd like to think so, yeah.
You like to think so, or you are?
I mean, I am, I think. Yeah.
What do you mean you think? Do you hurt
I don't
animals?
know.
Do you pay people to stab animals in the neck?
No, I don't.
So you're vegan?
Yeah.
Good. Tell us why you became vegan.
I started off as vegetarian for about, I want to say like 3 years, but I think it was just because I wasn't fully aware of like the harm that was being inflicted upon animals. But when I did become more aware, I switched to vegan.
Okay, good. So what's happening to the animals that made you decide to be vegan? Tell everybody what happens, for example, with the baby chicks and in the chicken industry. How old are the chickens when they are murdered?
Actually, I'm not sure of that. I was more
6 or 7
concerned about
weeks.
kind of the conditions.
6 or 7
Oh,
weeks.
that's horrible.
Yeah.
I was more aware of that, like chickens, especially ones that live in factory farms. Obviously not justifying free-range ones either, but especially in factory farms, them living in such awful conditions, it's just, you can't justify that at all.
I agree with you. I also used to be vegetarian and I really deeply regret it because I ate no meat, but I do know I ended up using about twice as much cheese on my pizza because there was no salami or pepperoni, which was stupid and completely wrong of me. And I know that I ended up still eating eggs, which is terrible. I feel so bad about that. But I ate approximately like one egg a day or every couple of days. I loved eating eggs. And then I stopped when I found out what happened. The cute little baby chicks, when they're born, they confine them so much. And in order for them to stop pecking at each other, because anybody would go crazy when they were in a tight, confined area together. So they put the little baby chicks in this machine really, really quickly. It's a big, huge circle. And they put them in and you see the baby chicks just hanging there. And the machine is cutting their beak off with no anesthetic. Just cutting the tip off. Little innocent baby chicks. That is what you are paying for. You guys over here on YouTube, you need to stop eating eggs. You need to stop exploiting animals, stop wearing their fur, their feathers, and give them the freedom that they deserve. Thanks everyone for sharing, by the way. Thank you very much, guys. If you want me to read what you're writing, please put a super chat in because it's going too fast and I can't see it. Olivia. Would you like to take a vegan promise?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Here is a vegan promise for you to read. Please put your hand on your heart and read everything on the card.
I promised to stop drinking cow's milk because I'm against stealing. Sorry. I'm also against paying people to steal on my behalf. Since I wouldn't want anyone to take the milk from human mothers and babies that I love, I also don't want anyone to steal milk from animals either.
So, what do you see? Two animals on the screen?
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like a mom and a baby?
Yeah,
Do mothers have a right to stay with their babies?
of course.
And babies have a right to stay with their mothers?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of milk can you drink instead of cow's milk?
Almond milk, soy milk, coconut milk. Those are the only ones I can think of off the top of my head.
Okay. Be careful with the coconut milk, because with the coconut milk, there are certain countries that treat the monkeys badly. They force them to climb up the trees. They put these tight nooses on their necks, and they force them to get the coconuts down. So you have to do a bit of research to find out where the coconut comes from.
Oh, okay, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, it's so the animal abuse goes so deep. It's quite sad. All right. Thank you for reading the promise. Thank you very much for being a good example. Would you like to read one more card before you go?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so this is the reason to be vegan, and it starts off by saying, I'm vegan because.
I'm vegan because animal agriculture is a leading cause of ocean dead zones, animal extinction, water pollution, deforestation, global warming, forced impregnation, kidnapping, betrayal, and murder.
Why do you think it's funny? Like, what's making you laugh?
I know I've got a cough, I swear. Sorry, I've just never been on live before.
Okay,
I'm not laughing, I promise.
right. It's quite devastating, don't you think, when you think about how horrible the industries are?
No, it is awful.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much for being vegan, and you got us to 46,000 likes. Thanks for being a good teaching assistant.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Thanks. Sorry, I just cut you off there. Yeah, nice to meet you too. Guys on TikTok, please keep tapping on the screen. Thank you guys for all the L's. L stands for lentils. Lentils have 18 grams of protein per cup. Everybody spam the letter L if you can. Thank you guys. I see one letter L here. Good job. Amelia, thank you. Let's go. Keep going with the letter L's, guys. Spam the letter L. L is for lentils. And over here on YouTube, you guys, you get to spam the letter T. T for tofu and turnips. Have fun. Tofu and turnips. Spam the letter T. Okay, let's see who we have here. We already tried to get Mummy Farmer in, or we did. Guys over here on TikTok, if you want to go to the top of the list.
Hello.
Hi. Just one sec. Guys, if you want to go to the top of the list here on TikTok, that you have to put a decoration in on the screen, like the dancing fruit. Then you go to the top. But you have to be over 18. It's just TikTok rules. Are you over 18?
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready to read a card?
Yes.
Okay. Here is your card. You get to read card number 30. Oh, can you just wait one sec? I just have a quick super chat to get to. It's yellow, so it will stay on the screen a little bit longer, but I'm just going to get to it since we haven't started reading, okay?
Yeah.
All right. I'll be right back. I'll read it out loud to you. Okay, so this is by somebody named Angie, and they write, it's amazing the amount of people clocking in your live stream just to drop negativity. There's more to learn from you than just being vegan. Resilient vegan queen. Thank you. I really appreciate you.
I agree with whoever said that.
That's really sweet of you. Thank you so much. I'll press a heart on that. I'll press a like on that, and I'm going to give you a big hug. Okay? Thank you so much for being kind. Really appreciate you. All right, let's go on here. So this is question number 30. Please read.
But how do vegans stop eating burgers? Well, they put the vegan version in their shopping carts. There are so many delicious plant-based meats that mimic the taste and the texture of meat without ethical and environmental harm.
Yeah. And what do you see on the screen? What do you see? Do you see two little animals there?
I see a turkey and a chicken.
Yeah, and you see a little girl. Who should we harm? The chicken, the turkey, the little girl, or nobody?
Nobody.
Good answer. Thank you very much, Leah, for being kind. I appreciate you. You just read Card number 30. Guys, everyone on TikTok, look at that. Look at the number. It went up to 52,000 because you are a good teaching assistant. Would you?
I have a question.
Okay.
So like, for Lent, like I've went vegan, but like it's really hard because like I'm just so used to eating like animals, and I know it's like really bad, and I feel really guilty. But like, how did you make it? Like, how did you do it so easily
Okay.
when you
So
were so used to it?
yeah, well, I started off at first by eating all of the meat alternatives. So, like, they have vegan chicken and they have vegan burgers, and I started doing things like that. And I started just putting some tofu and things, just chopping it up very, very small and just throwing it in to different chilies and stews. But the best thing I would suggest for you, since when I became vegan, there was no TikTok, is you see at the top here, and also you guys on YouTube, you have a search, right? And you can just type in healthy vegan recipes. And once you start to get into that algorithm, your mind will be blown and you will start to salivate because these amazing recipes that you will see right here on social media will inspire you to want to go out and buy all of these ingredients. I mean, I'm talking like meals that just look so colorful, so beautiful, and you want to eat them, all different colors of the rainbow. So why don't you go ahead and do that, all right? And then come back and tell us like a recipe that you saw, and you can maybe read out the ingredients in it if you would like to.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Yeah. Okay, thanks a lot. I really appreciate you. Guys, what a wonderful person. Let's tap on the screen. Keep on tapping, guys, and thank you so much. Oh, person said hi. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you for coming in, Bo. Thank you for subscribing. You guys, hold on. I just have to quickly... Oh, thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Nico. Thank you for subscribing. Hold on, let me go over here. If you subscribe now, I'll try to read your names out loud. Okay, Betsy followed. Thank you, Betsy. Thank you, Trap, for liking the live. Thank you, Mo, for liking the live. Thank you to Daisy for liking the live, and thank you for subscribing. Tyler. Okay, Huda, PJ. Somebody named Gun. I don't like that name. Hold on one second, guys. Let me just read this. All right. The other comment here is it's made. Oh, okay. I saw this comment twice, the same one. Thank you. Thank you very much for being here and for making this comment. I don't know why it shows up twice on my screen. Thank you to Jill and Jill Music or something like that. And JL Music. Thanks for being kind. All right. Okay. We're all caught up on the super chats, I think, guys. Let me just scroll backwards and see. Sometimes I can catch one. I know there was a blue one. Can't find it. The blue ones don't stay on the screen long enough, guys, but the yellow ones do. Thank you. All right, next person. Let's get you guys in here. Thank you, by the way, to 111 of you guys who just subscribed on TikTok. And the next person to come in is somebody named Blythe. If you want to go to the top of the screen, you put some decorations on, like some fruit at the bottom, or confetti. Someone's running.
Hey.
Hi. Do you eat sheep?
I breed them.
Ooh, that's not good. Why do you want to use animals as if they're slaves? Hello?
Hello, I don't.
Oh, well, you breed sheep. That means you treat them like
Yeah.
they're objects. They're not objects. How would you like it if somebody bred you?
They did.
They did.
That's why I'm here.
How would you like it if somebody pinned you down and forced you to be pregnant or decided who you were going to make love to? I don't think you would like it. So I want you to not breed sheep anymore, and I want you to be a kind person and be vegan from now on. Find another job. Do not breed sheep anymore. Animals are here on the planet with us and not for us. Okay? You can come in and read a card after you've thought about that for a little while. Let's go to the next person. Somebody else here. His name's Poppy. Thank you guys for all the roses. Thank you, 37 roses from somebody named Ava.
Hi.
Hello, welcome to our live stream. Do you eat sheep?
Oh no, I do not.
Do you
I
eat,
don't eat any meat.
so you don't eat lambs either?
No.
Congratulations. Now, what do you think made
Thank
you,
you.
what do you think makes you a kind person? Why did you decide to be kind when there's so many mean people in the world who hurt animals?
Well, honestly, growing up, your parents will feed you meat as like a kid. I never really liked meat. Like, just starting off, it wasn't really like a choice thing, and then I heard about it, and my heart really hurt for all of these animals, so I started that. Or
Yeah.
started veganism. Sorry, nervous.
Hmm. Yeah, I understand. That's good. I don't know. There's nothing to be nervous about if you're a good person. The only people who should be
Oh no,
nervous,
just a lot of people here, so a little bit of social anxiety for sure.
but there is no social anxiety. Just don't even look at the chat. It's just you and me talking, okay? And if you're a good,
Okay,
if you're
thank you.
if you're a good person, there's nothing to worry about. The only time anyone has to worry is if they hurt animals. Then they have to worry because they know I'm going to give them shit. And you're not.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Not gonna give you shit if you're kind. All right. You ready to read question number 29?
Absolutely.
All right. Here is your question to read. But first, remember, you're a teaching assistant. So tap on the screen and tell everyone, say, guys, I'm the new teaching assistant. Say it.
Okay, guys, I'm the new teaching assistant, and I'm gonna read you guys this card.
All right.
How
Oh, wait.
can
Oh,
people
sorry.
live-
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Just that there's a super chat and the turquoise ones, they disappear. I just got to get it, okay? Be right back.
Okay, absolutely.
Hold on. Really sorry. Okay, the person's name, Water Rizzler, and writes, read the Bible, little buddy plants. Right? Read the Bible, little buddy plants. I don't think the plants can read. They can't. Plants aren't sentient. They don't have a brain or a nervous system.
Or eyes.
That's right. Okay. So Water Rizzler. Also, by the way, I happen to have read the Bible cover to cover. I've read the entire Bible. And what it has made me realize is that God is really cruel. And that Jesus, he seemed like a nice guy, though. I like Jesus generally. I don't believe for a second that he ever hurt any fish. I just don't believe it. And I don't believe that Jesus would ever want us to hurt animals. I'd like to ask all of you religious people here, how do you think that Jesus would kill a baby pig or a big pig? How would Jesus ever kill a pig? Can you imagine? Like the nicest guy on the planet ever? You'd be like, okay, guys, no, let's not eat the lentils and the beans and all the fruits and vegetables. Nah, let's go stab a pig together. Come on, everyone. That's what you think Jesus would do? Incredible. So to the person named Water Rizzler, you read the Bible, because in there it says, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. You know what that means. Be vegan at every meal. Don't be a massive religious hypocrite. Don't be a massive religious hypocrite. Ryan, thank you very much for all of the fruit dancing on the desk. That was really cute. Oh my gosh, I have another super chat. Wait 1 second. This is another person. And the person's name is Veggie J. I know Veggie J. I mean, I don't know who Veggie J is. I don't know if Veggie J is like 15 or 80, but I know this name because this person is always coming to be kind. And the person writes, hi, Katie, and writes my name properly. Do you know how to spell my name?
I actually don't think I know your name.
It's Katie, Miss Katie, and it's spelled Kadie. All right, so person writes, hi, Katie. Good morning. Oh, actually over here in Italy, it's 4:15. I just rewatched a movie from the early 2000s called Chicken Run. It's a kids movie. It's a vegan movie. You should watch it. I have seen it, actually. I've seen it. And you know what? What I remember from that is actually leaving the theater because I found it, even though it's just like a cartoon, I just found it awful the way that these poor animals were being treated. But maybe I should watch it again. I don't know. Thank you for reminding me, though. Veggie J, you're going on the Vegan Fantastic side over here on the YouTube channel. VEGGIE. Yeah, it's .j. No, there's no dot. VGJ. Guys, follow VGJ. This person is clearly a kind-hearted vegan. Let me just press, hold on. There, heart and like. Thank you, Veggie J. All right, so we were reading a card over here, right? Here is your card. There you go.
but what if we love eating steak? The answer: there are plant-based steak made from...
Steaks?
What is that? What is that?
What's what?
Seitan.
Oh, okay. So there are plant-based steaks made from seitan. So seitan is like a wheat gluten, and I just had seitan just the other day. So it's just like a really condensed form of protein, and it's kind of like, it comes like in a sort of like almost like a hamburger sort of thing. It's heavy, and you can fry it up. You can put ketchup on it. You can just cut it with a knife and fork. You can cut it in tiny, tiny pieces and just throw it in whatever you want. Seitan. Can you say it? Seitan.
Seitan?
Good.
Okay, thank you. There are plant-based steaks made from seitan or mushrooms that provide a similar experience without the cruelty. Try some.
Yeah, very good. You did a great job reading. Can you see what this little girl is holding on her sign? What does it say?
I can't quite make it out. There's a bit of a glare. Be braver.
Yeah, be braver, be vegan.
Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry about the
be
glare.
braver, be vegan.
Be braver.
I agree.
Yeah, you got to be brave to be vegan because you're basically standing up against an entirely extremely cruel world, but you're doing the right thing.
Oh yeah.
And you're not doing it
100%.
You're not doing it because God is watching you. You're just doing it because you can empathize with the victims.
Oh, I'm not Christian. Yeah, no, I completely, I agree. I think it's cruel to hurt anyone or anything. I think everyone has feelings and thoughts and a heart, and it's not fair to hurt anybody.
Yeah, you seem so kind. Can you just wait one more second, though? I have another super chat here, okay?
Yes, absolutely. Don't worry about it.
Okay, thanks. Okay, this is a super chat from somebody named KK Hoon Kam Tan, who donated $100, which is quite a lot of money. That's going to buy me a lot of seitan and tofu. Let's read what it says. It says, "Hi, how are you? I love your videos. You're a great teacher. Have a good day." That's really kind
That's
of
so
you.
sweet.
That is extremely kind of you. Thank you so much. You know, the last couple of live streams that I've done, I have found it difficult to deal with some of the incredibly cruel people. And I try to stay calm. But all I ever see in my mind's eye is the extreme suffering that the animals go through. And, you know, there's two ways of looking at it. You should be kind and patient with people. But any of these people, if they were in that position, they would want me to scream and yell and say, no, we need to stop this exploitation immediately. Like immediately. People are like, oh, I'm going to eat less meat. It's like saying, oh, I'm just going to beat my wife a little bit less. I'll only beat her on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Like, no, stop it immediately. Everyone here on YouTube, when you know that something is wrong, you end it right away. So thank you very much to KK Hoondk Hamtan. You are so sweet. I'm going to also put you on the Vegan Fantastic list. KK HOUNKHAMTAN. Thank you for being so kind. I really appreciate it. I'll put you a heart on there. Here we go. And a thumbs up. Thank you so much for helping me to make the world a better place. And for being the opposite of vegan phobia. Veganphobic. You are vegan fantastic. All right. So is it okay if I go to the next person, actually?
Yeah, I do have a question for you. It's polite, I swear it's polite. I know you deal with a lot of like harassment and criticism on here, but I'm not that person, I promise you. But my question for you is, how do you think people can actually sit and like, I know there's vegan documentaries showing you what all of these cruel places do to all of these animals, but how do you think someone can just look at their plate and see a dead animal on their plate, see it bleed out on their plate, see like literally a carcass on their plate and think it's okay to eat that when it's something that's dead on your plate, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how people that you normally think are kind, you normally think they're loving, and when they find out about veganism, you automatically think, oh, they're going to be vegan, of course. Immediately, they're going to stop abusing animals, and then they don't, and it's so shocking. It's so surprising, and it brings tears to my eyes, actually. But listen, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you being kind. Guys, let's tap on the screen. Look at that. She got us up to 73.9 thousand likes. Keep on going. Another super chat over here. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Great speech. Thank you for the $200 donation. That's very generous of you and very sweet. I deeply appreciate you. And you get another check mark. Here we go. 2 check marks for you. I wish I knew your first name. I wish I knew who you were so I can give you a big hug. Give you a big hug. Here you go. Big hug for you. Thanks for acknowledging my work. All right, guys, let's keep on tapping on the screen here. We have next person up there, Ryan Nietzsche or something like that. While you're coming in, I'm going to just try to scroll over here. I saw a blue super chat come in from X Flash, who paid $2 to tell me to shut up. Well, XC Flash, I think if you want me to shut up, that maybe you shouldn't have come here. Don't you find it strange you paid $2 to tell me to be quiet? Ask your therapist, what the fuck is wrong with you? All right, hi.
Hello.
Welcome to my live stream. All schools and hospitals should be vegan. Do you go to school or ever frequent a hospital?
Yeah, I go to school.
Yeah, you go to school? All right. So how many dead bodies come in through the doors, do you think, every day? That end up on the shelves in the cafeteria? Approximately how many?
I have no clue.
Right. Did you ever picture yourself going on a field trip, on a school trip, where the teachers say, guys, let's go on a school field trip. We're going to go out right now. Everybody here, take your knives. You give a knife to every child and you say, let's get on the school bus. We're going to go out there to a factory farm and help to kill the animals who have been on the factory farm since the moment they were born until the moment that they die. Let's go, children. And then all the children, they all help to hold down the pigs, the baby pigs who are killed at 6 months old. And they force them into gas chambers. They push the button and the baby pigs go down. And then they help to cut up their bodies together. And imagine going onto a factory farm where there are a bunch of chickens and teaching the children, let's go on a school trip to stab the chickens to death. Let's hold them upside down and cut their heads off. Our school system is fucked up. I want you, if you're somebody who goes to school, to speak out against it. I want you to hold a sign up and say, this school is fucked up. This education system is messed up. We should not be having dead bodies coming into this school ever.
Well, I did agriculture at my school, and we did the quite opposite. We took care of the pets
What do you mean pets?
until
What do you mean pets?
chickens and that.
Chickens are not pets.
Sheep, cows.
Chickens and cows, and they are not pets. They are prisoners. They never asked to be around you. Do you actually think that they are pets?
They could be the owner.
You're trying to tell me that you took care of animals and you were such a nice person, but then you sent them away to be killed? Is that how we treat those who we care for? Is that the right way to treat
I'm
them?
not the one who sent it away.
Explain to me again what it is that you were studying.
Agriculture.
Agriculture? What does that mean? Is this in university, college? What were you studying?
It's kind of like a farm that's with the school, where
You mean a
wash
prison? A
the
prison?
animals and stuff.
Yeah, so that's called a prison. The animals didn't ask to be there. They want to be free. One moment, please. I have a super chat that I want to look at. Okay, let me see. There's a super chat here. Again, from the same person. Thank you very much for reminding me to stay strong. I'm trying. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you very much for the nice donation of $50 here. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I just got a note here. No, I'm going to come, but just give me 10 minutes, okay? All right. All right, thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right, so do you have anything else you want to say, Ryan?
So you say how animals don't ask to be there and this and that.
Pardon me?
So do you not have a dog? Your dog didn't ask to be there.
When my dog was adopted, it's not the same thing as kidnapping animals and imprisoning them.
Kind of weird.
Pardon me?
It didn't ask to be at your house though.
It's okay to adopt animals who are in cages and who will otherwise be killed. If you are saving an animal's life, it's far different than kidnapping them and bringing them to a place so that you can use and abuse them and stab them to death at the end. Thank you very much for being here. And you know, it takes 100 clicks to become vegan. 100 clicks. Got to get the message in your head, and you got to get the message in your heart. You're at the right place to start. The reason I removed you from the live is because otherwise you were going to say something stupid. Now you have the ability to think about what I said. So let's go over it again. Adopting an animal is good because you're doing it out of the kindness of your heart to protect someone. Enslaving animals, forcing them to be pregnant, and then calling it some sort of a farm is abusive. Don't enslave animals. Be a good person. Be vegan from now on. Thanks again to KK Hunk. I really appreciate you. Another hug. Thanks for being here. All right. So, guys, we have somebody. The next person here is LJ Wells. And remember that when you come in, you're actually supposed to read a card. This next one, guys, here on YouTube, this is what's going to be read next. Hello, welcome to my live stream. Please sit quietly and stop fidgeting. Are you ready to read a card?
Yes.
All right, here's your card. Read everything.
Taste-based excuses. Question 27. Eggs are everything. How can we avoid them?
Eggs are in everything. Please read every word.
Oh. Eggs are in everything. How can we avoid them? Answer. The vegan teacher is a fat little slut.
Am I fat now? Wow, I haven't been called fat yet. You're kind of right, though. I do have a little bit of extra fat on my hips and on my stomach. That's because vegan food is so good. Yeah. Hey, thanks a lot for trying to read the card. You made it, you made it to the question part. So, guys, let's tap on the screen and thank these wonderful people for doing, at least part of the good. All right, what do we have here? We have a super chat for $9.99. This person says, I'm vegan too. Hey, official clutch monk or whatever. I'm vegan too. Your hair is also very nice. Okay, thanks a lot. I wasn't sure because it was getting in my eyes and I tried to cut my own bangs and now I'm not sure that it was a good idea. But, I think I just would like to, I feel a bit jealous of my husband. Men, they have these haircuts that are so short everywhere. And I know it wouldn't be exactly very flattering, but oh, well, how cool would it be to wake up and never think about combing your hair or doing anything? But thank you for the compliment. All right, let's go for one more here. This person's name is, Leah, I get. Oh, no, somebody, Ryan Nico or something. Did I already talk to you? Oh, I don't know who I just talked to. Maybe this is the same person as before. Hi.
I'm back again.
Okay,
Hello.
thank you. Thanks for coming back, but I'm not going to talk to you again. Okay, I'm only talking to new people. Guys, if you want to get to the top of the screen, you know what to do. You have to put a decoration in. Yeah, I've talked to him. Thanks. I didn't realize that. All right, you guys on YouTube, thank you so much for subscribing. Thanks for sharing. I actually do have to leave very soon. We are going to see somebody in the hospital, actually. I'm going to visit somebody, and I'm all ready to go, so I just have to throw my shoes on. Let's get to another person here named, let's see, who do we have here? I'm trying to look to see if there's any actual people that look like adults. If you're an adult and you'd like to come in, you are welcome too. Let's see, Naruto, maybe that person's an adult.
Okay.
Hi.
This is my little brother's account. I am, in fact, 19 years old.
Okay. You have to be somewhere quiet. It sounds like you're surrounded by people, though, and it has to be really quiet where you are. Sorry, because it's a classroom, and you're here to be a teaching assistant. Guys, over on YouTube and on TikTok, let's read this really quickly. Okay, this is what we're reading out loud. So it says, taste-based excuses. Question 27. 6. It says, how can we stop eating bacon and hot dogs when they taste so good? And here is the answer. The answer is, taste doesn't justify causing suffering. Let's read that again. Taste doesn't justify causing suffering. You can enjoy the taste of vegan bacon and hot dogs that are healthier and kinder choices. Now I'm going to move this over here so people over here on TikTok can read for the rest. And it says, and actually, YouTube and TikTok have tons of videos to show you how to make vegan bacon, hot dogs, and much more. So you just go to the top here, search healthy vegan recipes, and you'll be on your way. All right, guys? Thank you very much for being here, everyone. I am so sorry I have to go, but I made a prior commitment to go into the car here in Italy and to go to visit someone in the hospital. And so I'm going to do that right now. I will see you guys later. I might do another live stream later tonight. I'm not sure. All right. Thank you so much for being as vegan as possible. You can do it. You can be a good person. You can be vegan from now on. Bye, YouTube.